ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the new set of On Loose Lines. And hopefully this all works and everything is fine. I've got a couple of things going too early, but that's okay. We're changing things up. Want to try and make things a little bit different and a lot better if we can going forward. Same thing, as always, the show. One, hopefully people can hear me. That'll always be a good sign that the audio is working. So hopefully people out there are hearing me. Get involved with the show via the comments section, please. Just send through your any questions you want to do. In relation to the show, we're going to have Cam Bray on the show very, very shortly. I'll give Cam a call up and get in touch with him. But we're also going... Yep, we've got that. Michael House, hello to you. A few other people on there already. So we'll get in touch with Cam, talk Weanling sales, Donna Castles with Pacing for Pink, and also Wano will be on there as well. You've missed nothing so far, Michael House. The show has literally just started. Changing things up if we can as we go along. Continue to evolve it. The hats will come back. Looks like we need just a little bit more lighting, especially over this side, but no, it's that side. Oh well, it'll be okay. We can work through those things as we go. Big week for Pacing for Pink as well, going forward. Plus it's Anzac Day. I do have my badge on. It's just there on the side. Cam, I'll give you a call very shortly. Cam Bray is actually watching. But I do have my Anzac badge on because it is Anzac Day tomorrow. And I think it's very, very important that we remember the people that have gone before us to make this world a better place, especially where we live here in Australia and New Zealand. We are very, very spoilt as well. Couple of little things that I want to get out there or get some of the messaging going forward is after last week with the cards with Darren Clayton, and Darren Clayton was on about the, I might actually bring his cards up first, these ones here, bang, those ones there, the Leap to Fame cards, collectibles now that are available. Hello Darren Ray, hello to you my friend. Going forward, Desiree Keating from the Harness Breeders, she sent through a couple of little memorabilias that she has got there. Pro Chevalier, Scotch Notch, I believe. I should have checked it before I actually looked at it. Inter-Dominion tickets, and then also the San Simeon, the winner of the Inter-Dominion pacing final back in 1981, 21st of March. That was at Hobart. So a couple of little keepsakes that people have and keep over the journey. And yeah, it's pretty cool that. I must admit, I did not look to see. I'm just going to cheat. Just give me 1 second. Yeah, I need to go to here and then to here. Pictures. I just got to find this one here. And when it comes, yeah, Scotch Notch. It is Scotch Notch. So yeah, Pro Chevalier definitely is recognisable. And then the other one, of course, there. So let me know your keepsakes. Everyone will have a random one going forward. So yeah, give me the heads up on some of your keepsakes. It's down by the seaside. Pacing for Pink, obviously. We have got a bit dull. Did get caught out a little bit with the light by the looks, but we can work that one out. We'll get it a bit better by next week. Shouldn't be a hassle there at all. Rightio. We got that. We're going to obviously be talking Pacing for Pink later in the night. And plenty of other news and information going on. But Campbell's comments and On Loose Lines, we're going to continue to evolve, change what we do, and try and change up the way we, I suppose, present harness racing. I think everyone in the industry needs to. Sorry about that. Everyone in the industry needs to change, and I'd say that from top down. Saw a couple of things the last couple of weeks, just mind-blowing, shake me head. We need to be better than it. We need to be a lot better than what we are. The product we're putting out is one thing. Participants, horses, horse numbers, everyone needs to lift their socks up. Be aware of what they're doing, the ramifications when you do something that is stupid, to say the least, and what might happen going forward for the industry. People can walk away from it. Need to be better. I fair income, yeah, I want to tee off, but I won't. But yeah, I do believe certain people get wages no matter what, need to have a look at themselves and be aware that there are a lot of people out there doing it hard and rely on people in positions to be able to, I suppose, drive the industry forward, and they need to have a good look at themselves and make sure they're aware of what's going on. Won't be alluding to too many more things on that, but just a little bit disgusted. Alex Hurley's got a set of Grammel's shoes. Wonder if they're framed, Hurls, with the curls. Wonder if they are there. The Lara J hat. This is actually going to be a competition. It's going to be a giveaway signed by Stig Johansson, Greg Sugars, and someone else. That's Greg's name. I'm not sure who this one here is. That's for Just Believe when they were over there recently in Sweden. It was given to me by Nick Hooper. We will have a giveaway of it. I'm actually going to do a weekly hat of the week. And because Desiree's been here tonight and helping me out, I had to make sure that Leah Crane produced this hat for me at the yearling sale. So anyone that didn't see it, she gave me this hat to wear. So it'll be the hat of the week for the short term. Whether it stays there the whole time, I don't know. Some people might not enjoy it being up there, but yeah, it'll be the hat of the week for a time being. But we are seriously going to start promoting the hats and the hats that people give me. The hat wall will go up. It'll be above us. Ran out of time, but that's okay. Brittany Graham, hello to you. David Flynn, Kirsten Marcia, Kerry Bessel, Jamie Lee King, Tyler Jew. Good evening, Tyler from down south. Looked a great weekend going from there. Yep, with the picture of her and the picture of the trophies, but the frame needs to be repaired. It's one of those keepsakes, Alex. You've got to be able to keep those and have them going forward. Keep them so that prosper the thing. The actually talking on that, it's interesting because the Bendigo Heritage Museum officially opens up this weekend, Friday night, with the Bendigo Trotters Cup as well. David Brio, hello to you. So it's going to be a big couple of days there in Bendigo with the Trotters Cup. Great fields, huge fields. Really, really good for the industry as well to see those sort of size fields and that. So get involved in the show. Anyone can as you're going through, please. And yep, the idea is to have a bit of fun. That's the whole idea. We want to get some serious messaging out there as we're hopefully going to get Cam answering the phone, Dylan Ferguson. So
yeah, Paul.
Cameron, how might you be, my friend?
Mate, very good, thanks yourself.
Very, very well. I was just going to say then we've got a fair Trans-Tasman viewership at the minute. So we've got a few people from everywhere tuning in and watching. So you join us from New Zealand there, Trent Mason. He's another. Well, he's an interesting one. He's an Australian Kiwi. So yeah, there's a few of those too. We go with them all, but that's all right. Of course, Anzac Day tomorrow as well, Cam. So we've got to remember that, don't we?
Bloody oath. Yeah, no. It's the old diggers. They did a good job, didn't they? And so they should be remembered.
Yep. Yeah, a lot happened. Do you guys have a big footy game or anything like over here? It's Collingwood and Essendon. They expect 95,000.
I think the first time in a long time we've actually got a home Anzac round for the Warriors, the NRL team. So they've been going pretty good, the old Wars, but had we hiccup last week. But no, they're home for the first time, I think, in a very long time, which has been a sellout for months. So, yeah. So as far as that's concerned, yeah, we do.
They used to play the Storm, did they not, years ago? Has that changed?
Once upon a time, there used to be a trend. There used to be an Anzac Test. Yeah. You go back far enough. And the Kiwis were never generally on the right side of that ledger most of the time. But yeah, hopefully tomorrow is a bit better story.
Hopefully indeed. Got another one of those Australian New Zealanders. Not sure which way she is, but Blanche Poole's tuned in. So Blanche has had a pretty good week actually. So she's there. David Miles.
Once a Kiwi, always a Kiwi, mate.
Right, I'll remember that. I will remember that one. Go from there. Yeah, David Miles says heaps of people. Tune in, get involved. As I said, your collectibles. Cam, do you have any collectibles? Before we get on to the Weanling sales, do you have a favourite?
Just other than my collection of Barbie dolls, nothing much else really.
Don't leave yourself open for something you might regret. No, you don't like.
No, not really. No, I tell you, I do have an old gavel I was given by a very, very good auctioneer, which it sits pride of place at home. So other than that, nothing much else really. A couple of old racing photos, but nothing much of any significance.
Mark Barton's got something similar to that too. I can't remember exactly what it is, but something like the same thing, a gavel or something else anyway. But yeah, he had that. I was thinking you might have that, but they're interesting artefacts. As you get older, the older you get, the more I think you appreciate them, I think, which is scary. Rightio, Weanling sale time, mate. I've got the ticker going underneath. It is on May 23rd at the Cracker Sales Centre. 106 weanlings and 2 yearlings to go under the hammer on Thursday. It's a traditional day. It's probably my favourite sale for the year. It's just got a great feel to it, a great vibe. It's not necessarily the biggest sale. It's not the worst sale. It's just a great sale, isn't it?
It is the best of its kind in the world.
Yep.
Because I don't know if there's too many other specific weanling sales in the world. So I think I can lay claim to that. But it is a very good sale. It's a very good sale. We mentioned the other night about why it's a good sale. We're blessed in this country where some of those big breeders are motivated at breeding and selling them. It's been a great part of their business over the years, either helping stallions start or just for cash flow purposes, bits and pieces, foal shares, etc., etc. So, yeah, and we've seen that sale has always historically been. I see Mickey was on there early on. He'd be able to tell you. We're going way back. It's always been a high clearance rate sale, even in the days of when it used to be a mixed stock sale. The weanlings always really sold well. And since we've gone to the weanling, we've now got 2 yearlings, but a weanling only session, it's always cleared in the sort of late 80s at close of selling, and we can be quite often cleaned up 100% by the Saturday morning.
Yep. Yeah, it is very, very unique. Tuapeka Lodge is tuned in, and Blanche Poole says there, Cam, that you're correct. New Zealand will always be home, even though she loves Oz. So she went from there. Dennis Bice is watching as well. Hello to you, the great man. Recently elected onto the board, so he'll be enjoying himself. I should have put these banners up, Cam. I do have a few things to go up there. Of course, if you go to, gone back to front, we'll go this way. The NZB website, anyone wanting to see the full yearling catalogue there is at nzbstandardbred.co.nz, and just click on the little banner. You'll be able to follow it, and it'll just bring you up onto this page here. And it basically, it rattles off some of the horses there that have been graduates, if you like, of the weanling sale. But you guys have only been doing it, what, 5 years?
The weanling, well, the NZB have only been doing it for 5 years.
Yeah.
So and I think we're on our fourth session of the weanling only, I suppose you want to call it, platform.
Yeah. Catherine McDonald. Hello to you, Catherine. Hopefully you're well. Yeah. So because this banner used to look a lot different, didn't it? Because you would have my hard copy that. There was one other.
If you go back through them,
Majestroso.
Yeah.
They're massive. But of course, these horses now, these ones here listed on here with Artie by the Seaside, who went pretty good at Western Australia the other day. Better Zip It went okay in Western Australia as well. Mantra Blue goes fair. Maestro, I'll go with. I get it in trouble. Is just
the trotter in WA. Yeah.
14 starts, 12 wins, and $2,000 short of $100,000 in stakes. Sinbad, Davey Darley. Sinbad goes good. Kiss goes okay as well. And
Dave Dooley. Make sure you say Dave Dooley. Dave Dooley, source.
It says Dave Dooley.
Yeah. No, didn't you say the horse Dave Dooley?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Just get the pronunciation right. That's all, because he is a living person.
But it's a horse as well, is it?
Yeah. But it's named after a big thoroughbred client of ours. I don't know how RJ Robert Duntrain named. I don't know how it came about. He grazed there or something. That's how he got its name.
You had me worried there for a minute, because I'm thinking, I'm sure I'm reading that right. And then the last horse is Ultimate Racy Reader. They're all graduates. But as I said, you'll correct me. Hard copy, and when you come over here to Australia, is my hard copy, was a $4,000 weanling sale that was pinhooked, went back through the yearling sales for 14. Is that right?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
From memory, yeah, doubled his value, yeah.
And then went on to be a millionaire pacer, West Australian Pacing Cup winner, and then done a pretty good job at his only season at stud before he unfortunately passed away. Like, he's just a cracking story, isn't he?
Oh, and to be fair, there's quite a number of those sort of stories. That's the beauty of it, you know. There is quite a number of them. So he is obviously a highlight. Copy that's another highlight. Magisticioso, another highlight. Both the latter two being millionaires. So in with that all too, mate, you've then look through, and if you know youngins and you listen to the amount of horses that have been purchased for modest amounts of money that have been on sold for, six figures or whatever. We had one recently which was a $900
Ugachaka.
a Weanling purchase, which has turned into a $200,000+ horse. So look, it has always been a great sale for value. It has snuck up a wee bit in the last few years, the averages, which does make the pinhocking a little bit trickier, especially if you're trying to play at the top end of the pool. But it's been a great sale of value, great sale of performers. So I think we're talking like the 4 seasons of racing stock, and we've got 11 stakes winners and one Group 1 winner out of that, out of basically 400 odd horses.
Exactly, that's what I was about to say. It's pretty easy.
Not too bad.
It's easy to work the numbers out. That's 400 max, but in reality, the 2-year-olds.
You work the percentages, and exactly the amount they actually made, etc. It's a very good sale for that, Yeah,
you're probably looking at 300. You're entitled to probably 25% drop off just because of unfortunate things that do happen. It's just ridiculous the return. Artie by the Seaside, Woodland Stud, great supporters of mine. It's actually interesting because Ugachaka was by Seaside as well. I was having a bit of a giggle there, but I think it might get back to the next part in a sec. But she was a $15,000 purchase. Stonewall picked her up for $15,000. At the Weanling sale, and she was sensational last Friday night in Western Australia. She's made a lot of people a lot of money on the way through, and it ain't over yet.
No, exactly. So again, it's got a rich history. We're sort of just sneaking over the 100 still, which is a number from a sales point of view, we need to be continually trying to strive for the 100 or better to try and get a catalogue of numbers that it's worth getting on a plane to fly to New Zealand and have a go at. So that's something we're always really quite conscious about. And again, the performance of the horses is always a good wee thing too.
Yeah, it is indeed. And back to what you said there before about positioning stands, and we'll talk about some of those in a minute. But look, 2 years ago, we were over there with the first of the Captain Crunches, so it was the first opportunity people had to see the Captain Crunches before they got to any yearling sale and that down south, or in the south. But 2 horses then, Ugachaka and Artie by the Seaside, both down by the Seaside. Woodlands put the Seasides into that sale so that they could get them out there and people could see what they had and use them. It's not they're saying, they're no good and we want to put them through the Weanling sale so we don't have them. They actually put them out there so people have the opportunity to work with them and grow them. And two very nice returns. And there'll be still some very nice returns that don't even make this conversation. But there's plenty of returns there, that's for sure.
Well, and the reality is, between the 2 big vendors at the Weanling sale, Woodlands and Alabar, obviously they're breeding sort of 100 and sort of probably 70 or 80 respectively. One takes a draft to 40 plus to the yearling sales, keep a few fillies, and they still then leaves them with, again, another 40 odd they have to look to play somewhere. So the sale's a good thing for them. It gives them a bit of cash flow for the stud part of the business, aside from the stallions as a stud farm. And then again, Alabar have elected, they obviously have a bigger draft, but they just don't have the capacity to do yearlings and do the stallions all at once. So they use this as their probably a bit more of their focus when it comes to, at this time of year, doing the weanlings. So it's great. It's a good model. I see you talked about it the other day. It's not necessarily going to work everywhere. But the support of those 2 guys, those 2 studs, I should say, and the willingness for them to have their horses in the market makes it that sale, if you know what I mean.
And I don't know what Down by the Seaside was, and I'm only using him. We could use one of the other horses, but Artie by the Seaside was 1,500. Ugachaka was 900. Both well under what the service fee was. So people say, how does it work?
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Copy that, etc. Yeah.
But when they're underneath that price, it's actually that the studs are there. They're prepared to put them on the market to get them out, get their name for the horses out. They take a hit. They definitely take a hit on some of those horses to to, I suppose, get the message out there about their stallions.
Yeah, well, yeah, the old adage, they're better off in someone's stable than rather in your paddock.
Yep, the team at Woodlands, their banner's going underneath the bottom. They've got 41 yearlings. Weanlings, sorry, they've actually got one yearling going through the sale as well. Is the other one from Alabar? Cam, I should have asked before.
No, Breckens.
Oh, Breckens, it is too, yeah. Can actually tell you. Captain Treacherous out of Spandau Ballet.
Spandau Ballet, so closely related to the King of Swing family.
Yep.
She might actually be a half sister to King of Swing, isn't she?
I'll tell you in 2 seconds. And then the other one is down by the Seaside. Geez, Seaside's getting a wrap tonight. I even put his stubby holder up on the table.
I don't know if it wants to be out of down by the Seaside, but it'd be certainly by down by the Seaside.
Spandau, how'd you say it? Spandau
Spandau Ballet.
Spandau Ballet is a half to Twist and Twirl. So half to the mother of King of Swings. It's a colt by Captain Treacherous. So beautifully bred colt and offered up by the Brecken Farms. I've got his hat somewhere. I made sure. Yep. Oh, it's down the bottom. Sorry, Ken.
I think from memory, it's a very genuine sale. I think from memory, he had OCD late and they operated and rehabbed the horse. Now he's available for sale.
Yeah, they took him out of the sale, did they not? I think.
Yeah, the last minute. Yeah, it was at the last bit. Yeah.
Yep. Sean McNulty, Noldy, Jared Alchin. There's plenty of people on.
Jared's trained a good graduate just recently. Won the Riverina and the Oaks here at Young.
Ultimate Barney.
My Ultimate the Silly.
Yep. Good luck with that.
List before.
Yep.
Yeah.
But and because Scotty Whitten, he is he's a great supporter of NZB. Full stop. But he buys at both sales and he enjoys it. Top range stallions are represented. I know every stallion on the draft of Woodlands is there. There are definitely Art Majors, Captain Crunches, Vincent's. I'm just Ride High, which would be interesting for the Kiwis because I think that'd be the first offering of the Ride Highs over there. Rock and Roll Heaven. So some magic stallions, Majestic Sun, Zenith Stride. Like there's some beautiful stallions represented, Cam.
Yeah, there is. Yep. No, there definitely is. There's a good mix. And
Lazarus.
That's what we. There's a few more Lazaruses, a few What the Hills, Zenith Strides, which I think
first season
is his first season. Yes, his first season. So there we go. The son of Muscle Hill out of a Love You Mare. So he's bred to be quick. So we've got the first crop of them hitting the sale ring. First one's lot 3. There you go. So lot 3. We have an Elite Stride, lot 1, an Art Major, and then a Zenith Stride. So there you go. Yeah,
I got into trouble. I didn't get into trouble, but I actually forgot that there's one Elite Stride being offered up, and it was lot number 1. And for some reason, I just missed him when I was putting the trotters. I think there's, for the trotting people out there, there's 21 trotters. I do stand to be corrected on that, but I reckon there's 21 trotters there. 5 Majestic Suns. Maestro and Majestuoso, both by Majestic Sun. So that's a proven cross. It definitely works, that's for sure. It's there's plenty of intrigue. Some nice bred mares in there too, Cam.
Yeah. So again, it's always been a pretty genuine sort of marketplace because just in generally the nature of the numbers that these guys are doing, they got to put a line in the sand what they're going to take forward, what they're not going to take forward, and probably. Just shows you the mere power of those 2 studs when you see some of the pedigrees through these. You've got a bloody down by the Seaside filly half sister to Spanish Armada in the bloody thing. So that's the quality of pedigrees they're putting forward to the Weanling sale, notwithstanding the fact that there will be pedigrees stronger, in good types going through to the yearling sales. So.
Hey,
that's good.
What lot number was that one? I'll bring it up. I just couldn't see it. You're rattling
21.
21. I skimmed over it too quick. No, it's not.
I didn't realise you could read that.
It's not 21, Cam. It's a down by the Seaside out of Galleon Supreme.
Yeah, which is, I said, a half sister to Spanish Armada.
Sorry, I thought you said some beach somewhere. Sorry, but that's one generation back. Sorry.
Supreme Dominator.
Yep.
Joey Pace.
And the team at
So we'll
Alaba,
have the
the team at Alaba have got a huge draft. How many have they got? 41 for Woodlands. They must have 50 or close to
it
it.
might
Do
be 50 odd, 50, very, very close to 50, I think, yeah.
I saw the other day, get onto Alabar's socials. I don't know if it was their Facebook page, but it was definitely on one of their pages. They actually had the girls, they were hosing them, like people were washing them right up. They were walking them. I think people aren't really sure what you're going to get, but they're bloody well educated, that's for sure. And Woodlands,
Yeah, they are.
yeah,
Yep.
and Woodlands put a reel up
they
the other
do a
day.
good job of it.
Yeah, yeah.
When some haven't even started weaning, they've got these leading and washing.
Yep, that's what we were.
It's amazing, isn't it? You know. But again, it's a sale they put a lot of emphasis into. You know what I mean? Like we're not doing it. It's not a half-assed job. It's not a clearing sale by any stretch. It's a genuine sale. So they do put the effort in. I think I go up in early May. We'll do some inspections. They are always open to a bit of an inspection, just bearing in mind that. Don't think you're just going to roll up and see 50 weanlings in one day. You're going to have to make it a little bit easier on them. So we normally go up and break it up into 2 or 3 days and just sort of do a few at a time.
Yeah, because it is a big big effort from the farms, I must say.
Oh, shit, yeah. So, and like they'll be on the complex a couple of days previous to the sale. So what we'll do is Wednesday afternoon, again, we'll do what we've done in the past and Graham and his team in Alaba and the Woodlands team, Husey and that, will get up there and spread the good word and a bit of a parade in front of each of their barns. And they've done it before, a bit of an open day sort of thing. And again, enjoy the festivities, stay at the hotel, you know, enjoy this. As you know, Paul, it's quite a social sort of thing.
That's what sets it apart, isn't it, Cam? Like it is a great sale, but it's a great social event. And people really seem to enjoy it. Some people really enjoy it, but most people really enjoy it, and you know, I suppose build relationships that you know, like I got to meet some West Australians, the Charleses, purely at the weanling sale. Yep. So yeah, you get to open a lot of doors going forward.
Oh, 100%. And again, it's we've had a number of breeders in the last couple of years. The Johnson boys came out last year, and they really, really did enjoy themselves some of those nights.
And then you put Macca in, and there was another really put in there as well. So
yeah, well, he's that frightened. He couldn't even bring himself to put horses in the sale this year. He's that frightened by the whole experience. But again, it's been great for those guys because those breeders who generally wouldn't come to, you know, a New Zealand sale have been able to experience. Again, our breeders have had exposure to these guys. Relationships are built. You know, they know them. They know faces. So when they talk about these, you know, families which have sort of Kiwi descendants, they know the people that backgrounded a lot of these families, right? So it's all part of. When you look at it, we are a bloody small industry, and we should all be getting on rather than you know, just going about our business. It's good to meet and greet and make relationships. Yep,
totally agree with that. One of the ones I did want to highlight, like people saying about the horses. So I was saying there before about Maestio. It's a funny word, Maesto, I'll go with. Maestosa, maybe, I don't know. But anyway, it's by Majestic Sun out of Let's Hope, and it is spelled Letz. Hope is the horse. There's actually a full brother, I think, no, full sister to that horse going through the sales. So that horse was purchased for $14,000. You got the opportunity to, I suppose, follow what is a proven form line and be able to purchase a horse that could go on and win you $98,787 seasons. $70 in one season. So you can't ask for much more than that, Cam, I don't think.
No, you're not. And ironically, when you see it, we call it our Maestosa or whatever you want to call it. When you look further down the page there to Sonny's Little Whiz and Sonny's Little Gestic,
we're good at guessing sometimes, or it gets us into trouble. You know that, don't you? Brad's.
As long as you're confident, as long as you make out you're confident what you're saying, you know, unless someone comments on you, you're full of shit. We just carry on, eh?
That's it. Yep, that's exactly right. I got a crackle. If I move in the wrong spot, I have a crackle. Hopefully it's not annoying too many people. Oh, it might be my audio only. It might be my ears. Brad Steele's watching. We've got quite a few people watching on there as well. So good news coming out actually for the New Zealanders, the Woodlanders as well. David Miles, hello to you, Milesy. But yesterday with Bet and Win, been invited to the Great Square King. So that's a nice little fillet. So yeah.
Yeah, good for David and Stacey and the owners. And, you know, I was talking to Ken Brecken on Monday. Well, I think he knew that the invite had been extended at that stage, but he was over the moon, you know.
I might have done 2 shows and weren't allowed to say anything. And, I was basically informed that it might end in a family dispute. So I just sat on it both times. But it is good news. It's good. It's going to be great for the Winter Carnival up there. It's going to be good for New Zealand harness racing too, to have a trotter racing on, you know, what is a bigger and bigger carnival, growing and growing. And it's great, I think, as well, for small trainers. David and Stace, I think they've only got 2 horses, might have 3, but they don't have a big team. They've done a good job with this horse, done a great job with this horse. And, they're great supporters of the industry right across the board. I know she works for Woodlands and David works for Stonewall, but Stace, they both do a lot of other stuff behind the scenes as well.
Oh, they've been great harness racing people for a number of years. So, you know, you do wish them the very best of luck. It's great for them, you know. So, it is good. There's a bit of intrigue. And again, as we've always said, the more horses that travel inter-island or inter-country, the better it is for both of us. So you bring the interest from, as we've seen the interest in the TAB trot slot, you know. Great. You know, what a spectacle. Yep. So the more we can emulate that, the better it is for everybody.
Yep, absolutely. David Miles, he wants to come on as a regular onto the show. He's just put a little comment up there. Nice biceps, Paulie. Have you been working out? I don't even know what I did. I must have flexed. Just do it without even thinking about it. That's what you do when you've got a rig like mine, Cam.
Oh, yeah, Christ.
Have you ever been fishing? The way the show grows, anyone wondering, the way the show grows, the more comments you get, the more the show will grow. We'll get to more audiences. That'll get a couple of comments. I've got no doubt about that. Don't forget too, your best collectible, or if you've got a collectible at home, and Alex Hurley, I will get back to yours in a sec. Cam, throw your other hat on. If you like, you wear a couple of hats here for a start, but your board member hat, what a meeting at Auckland. We spoke there about the Grins meeting and the TAB Trots meeting, how big that was, and that's growing and growing. This meeting's been around for a long time. This is a cracking race meeting. We're going to have so much interest and so much, I suppose, involvement in it.
Well, it was the whole idea when they realigned the racing season that they sort of try and carnivalise a number of things. And I know there's a number of people probably watching your show tonight that were a part of that. And probably, in some cases, were probably much maligned over the decision to do that. And in the last couple of 3 years, it has proven that if you put the race on for them, they will come. And if we can give them the consistent quality of racing, they will stay for a period of time. And it's exactly what's happened. So, no, it's congratulations to all involved, particularly the Auckland Harness Racing, Auckland Trotting Club and Cambridge, HRNZ. It's good because you're getting the horses to come, you're bringing the interests of overseas interests to New Zealand, and then you're trying to keep them here and give them enough carrots to want to stay here in a carnival atmosphere. It's great. Yeah. It is great.
Put your NZB hat on, the NZB Standardbred Harness Millions for the 3-year-old.
Hang on, the way you got me changing these hats, I'll end up wearing all the hair off my head.
You know what hat I've got on, don't you? You probably can't see. I got the white number on. I was waiting for Timmy to come on, but yeah, I have the white number on. It's just a bit blown out, unfortunately, because of the lighting. But we'll work on that next week. That's not a hassle. No, the NZB Standardbred Harness Millions 3-year-old Trotters final, like the field that's got is outstanding. You got Matty Williamson and Caleb Bublitz from the bottom of the South Island coming up there. You got Johnny Dunn. You got Johnny Dunn from South Island, like Christchurch, and then you got 3 North Islanders, and it's going to be a ripping race. Paramount Kiwi and Princess Sadie. I don't think this is going to be the last tussle these 2 horses have, and it's not the first one, and it won't be the last one these guys have. This is what's happening now. 75,000 in stake money, and you get a great little race like this.
He's smart horse, Paramount Kiwi, and he showed that last week too. You know, he was very good in the 2-year-old version of the Harness Million. So it's good for a great wee group owners, for a good guy, great guy, Matty White, who, you know, it's good to see him get a nice one. The Merc, you know, for Caleb, it's good too, a young fella with a big group of owners.
He only trains one horse.
There you go. So he's a strike rate trainer. He has a good UDR. So again, it's good. And bearing in mind, so out of that, since the 3-year-old year, so I think there's an initial pool of about 48 horses paid up from the trotters.
Yep.
So again, it just shows you the law of averages, even for someone who is bored or is looking to buy. These are fair income races, and you are talking small numbers.
Yep. They are $75,000 in stakes, but I think it's great, and it will only grow. Sometimes there's a bit of a slow burn, but I reckon when we start highlighting races like this, like the 2-year-old, there's the Young Guns 2-year-old for the boys is a good field. The girls is not quite as solid a field. It's a Group 2 event. There's only 6 runners there. Barry and Scotty Phelan are having a great year. They've got 3 of them. You've got Ray Green with 1 and Telfas with the other 2. Good luck to everyone, but I mean, they're all North Island horses. But these trot races, they can bring them from everywhere, which is what you want. The Taylor Mile is just a cracking field. Great to see. I was just looking at the drivers there. Crystal Hackett's picked up the drive on Max Shard. Scotty Phelan's gone on to Sooner the Better. So congratulations there to Crystal. That's going to be a great little thrill to her. So both her and Sarah O'Reilly are lining up in the Taylor Mile. They haven't drawn the best. They're out wide, but yeah, well done to both those girls.
Yeah, exactly. It's a great concept. It's worked, and it's got the field, it's got the horses, and you know, it's nothing but positive.
No, absolutely, and it is a good field. And then you got Just Believe coming over, which I mean, what he does for trotting, what he does for our industry, full stop, is outstanding. He's powered by Barrostock, great supporters of mine. They've got the sign up the back, only because I don't have any other signs, but we'll work on that. But yeah, he's just a beautiful horse, and just continues to get the job done. So, and again, Crystal Hackett got a drive there in the Group 1. With all cashed up, so she's doing a good job, Crystal, actually. She's a young lady, and that's a great thing about our sport. I've got Donna Castles waiting for us there, but the domination of the females, if you like, it's getting bigger and bigger all the time, so it's really, really cool. Cam, thank you. Anyone wants to get involved or understand or more about the NZB sale, best way to get in touch with you?
Oh, we'll go to the website to start with, nzbstandardbred.co.nz. You'll get all our names and numbers, links to the hotels, the whole shooting box. The catalogues were printed and left the mailing house yesterday or today. So if you don't get one of these couple of weeks, get in touch, especially Australians. I bet all the major racing clubs. You're getting some sent to you, Paul. Failing that, go to the Apple App Store, download Equine Line. And all NZB catalogues are uploaded to Equine Line, so the iPad catalogue app, which anyone that's interested in thoroughbreds too, you can download any of the thoroughbred sales on that app too. So they're the major ones. If not, give me a call and I'll make it happen for you.
And you can find Cam's number on that website there, nzbstandardbred.co.nz. Make sure it's a co. Jackie Gibson, hello to you. Stacey Towers. They're all on there watching, but make sure you go there. 106 weanlings and 2 yearlings will be offered up on May the 23rd. It's a Thursday. That's the other great thing I think about it, Cam. It's a weekday. The amount of people you get there, and it's a Thursday afternoon. It's pretty cool, isn't it?
Oh yeah, no. Well, even back in the old days, we used to actually hitch it to every other year to the day before the Jewels. So we'd always sell the Friday before the Jewels at Cambridge. So it was always been, we've always tried to use this as a sort of to hitch it to an event, and it's worked well with the Auckland Cup being where it is, and as long as we can put it to a nice race meeting, I think people come over, they do the sales, they have a night out, do whatever they want to do, and head away home. So it's good.
No, absolutely. Cam, thank you. Really appreciate it. I've got to go and talk pacing for pink. I'm going to get David Watson. I've got Donna Castles waiting there online. Donna, just wait a little bit. I'm going to get Dave Watson because, of course, the moving of the massive meeting with the Queen Elizabeth the old ladyship. The John Gibson, Jackie Gibson was on there just before. So we've got a real ladies feel to it. That is going to be the 4th of May. So I'll get on to Dave Watson now, and then Donna Castles afterwards. But thank you very much, Cam, and look after that gavel. And anyone else, tell me your collectible items. Don't worry too much about that. Cam, thank you. I've got to hit the right
Thanks,
button.
Paul.
No, I will talk to you in the next day or two. Thanks, mate. We have Cam Bray there for NZB. And, yep, don't forget that sale. It's a ripping sale on the Thursday, the 23rd of May. 106 Weanlings and 2 yearlings, outfit up by, majority of them there by from Woodland Stud and Alabar Stud. So, yeah. So don't forget that. We'll talk pacing in pink in a minute. The Bendigo Cup, we'll talk that as well towards the end. I'm going to try and get hold of David Watson. I am 10 minutes late, but that's not unusual for me. Just got to hopefully find him here. And we'll get hold of David. Just they've got some great things planned coming up with that big meeting going forward. So hopefully we can get hold of Wano. Always fun waiting for someone to answer a phone. He may not answer it.
The person you are calling is not available.
It's okay. What I'll do, we'll go the other way. We'll just ring Donna. So Donna Castles, if you're there, you were watching just before, so just be ready, Donna, and I can try Wano afterwards, or Donna might be able to elaborate a little bit more on those things as well. So we'll go this way. Donna.
Hello.
Hello. Very good. You answered it the right way. Better than Brett Coffey the other night. I don't know if you heard Brett's unscheduled.
Unscheduled. I normally answer yep.
Yeah, his was just a touch different to the yep, but that's okay. It's fine. I didn't have anything actually going at the time when I'd froze, and I think Brett thought I might have finished the show. But no, that wasn't actually what had happened. It was just one of those ones. But anyway, that's okay. Firstly, one, how are you? Hey.
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I'm going to burn you. I'll ring you back in 2 secs.
Yeah.
David? Oh, hang on. You're not quite there now. You're going to be there. David, how are you?
Hey, Ben.
You there now?
Yeah, I'm here.
You're in a meeting, are you?
Sorry, mate. Yeah, mate.
You're live at the minute.
So, do it?
Well, right now, but don't stress. I've got Donna coming on. We'll touch on it. I'll call her. I'll catch up with you next week and we'll talk about it because it is a pretty
Are
big.
you sure?
Yeah, everyone's listening to the conversation, mate, so don't stress too much, but it's fine. You are doing, everything is centred around pacing for pink anyway there, as much as the ladyship mile. It's just going to be a great celebration for the ladies as well with everything you got planned.
Mate, yeah, it's going to be a fantastic night. Really looking forward to it. I think the racing is going to be fantastic.
Yep, will be indeed. I'll let you go because you're obviously at something else and you're busy. You're probably playing rugby or something, are you?
No, rugby league's long gone, mate. That was once upon a time. Body's too old for that now.
So what are you actually playing? You're playing something by the sounds.
Oh, no, I'm actually out.
Very
running.
good. Oh, well, I'll let you keep running. Good luck to you. We'll let you keep going.
So just down at the Wollongong Ocean here.
All right, well, everyone on Facebook now knows exactly where you are, so good luck with that one. Eh? Thank you very much, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Right, that was unfortunately unscheduled and didn't really work, so that's fine. Hello, Donna.
God, that was short and sweet with him.
Did you hear what he said? It was a little bit unplanned. He was actually out having a run, so yeah, which didn't quite really do it.
Trust me, I'm definitely not having a run.
Stacey Towers doesn't believe that Wano was out having a run either. So
no, it'd be maybe a different run.
Well, he was having a little bit. He was having a little bit of a run. So anyway, good luck to him. And it's actually great what they're doing. Clubman Angle as well,
Amazing.
Isn't it? They've realigned this the ladyship mile. It's now the Queen Elizabeth II mile, but it's now going to be realigned to go through the month of May and raising awareness for breast cancer and breast cancer awareness.
Oh, it's great. Like when we first started this, at Shepparton a couple of years ago, and I got on to Menangle, and they have just jumped on board, and every year they just come up with some great ideas. They were sponsoring number 8 last year, donating $200 for every pair of pink pants at once. So Menangle are just amazing. They've just got behind this so much, and we really appreciate it.
Yeah, they've got the Queen Elizabeth II, the John Gibson Memorial New South Wales Oaks obviously for the fillies. They've got the MacArthur Mile, which is a fast class event, $100,000 on the night. The New South Wales Trotters Oaks. The Pink Bonnet Stakes has been moved to there as well. The Tanya Harris Lady Drivers invited lady drivers. The Ladyship Pace. Trotters, 3 other races there as well in case they need them. But getting a real pink feel to it, which is what this is all about the month of May.
It sure is. The more pink we can get out there, and the pink pants and the exposure for breast cancer, and our nurses are the most important part behind it all. Yep, you get sick, but if you don't have them to help you through it, it's a long haul on your own. I can guarantee you that.
No, it is indeed. Before we go too far into it, have you got a strange collectible item?
No, not really. I was thinking that before when I saw your little comments. But it's a weird one. We had our Sir Vencelot here a couple of years ago when Blacks Are Fake was going to Moonee Valley back then when he was doing his third Inter Dominion or whatever. So I rang Brian Hancock. I said, "Hey, Baldy, I need something of Sandy." And Baldy sent me up a Courage Under Fire Inter Dominion heat rug. So I suppose that's probably the thing that I've got kept here in the cupboard, but Georgia claims it's hers. But anyway, that's probably sentimental to me.
And it hasn't made its way onto too many horses by the sounds?
No, it's here in the house for sure.
Stacey Towers has written horses, dogs, cats. So more meaning...
Not husband or kids.
More meaning, it's not a collection if you only have one. So hopefully you've only got one. But this was Desiree Keating. That's what she sent me through off the back of the Leap to Fame cards that Darren Clayton and those guys have done in Queensland. And just random things that she's got there. A card of Pro Chevalier, a card of Scotch Knots, a TAB ticket from the year 2000, and then also a TAB ticket from the year that Sam Simeon won it back in 1981. So I'm sure other people would be there going from there. Joe Pace, I'm leaving you out of it. You do not need to see it. And I'm sure other people, but it is a good thing. Just on that too, and I haven't said it too, do not forget to go to, I can't remember what it is, but go to the Creek or go to Garrard's Horse and Hounds and go find the GoFundMe page for the four Queensland gentlemen that need everyone's help. I spoke to Darren Clayton last week about them, so please make sure you go there. Dan Costello, Jack Butler. I'm in all sorts of trouble. I can't remember the other 2 gentlemen at all, but there are 4 gentlemen in need. Go to the GoFundMe page and give if you can. And get behind it. It's shocking for the 4 gentlemen up there. So remiss of me. Donna, I am now all yours. We will now talk pacing for pink.
Am I lucky?
Marie said you can have the car as well, so it's all good. So don't worry about that.
Laughing.
Lisa
Don't
Pitt.
bring any more horses.
Lisa Pitt is on there as well. So we good to see them. Anyone that's in, please get involved as well. But pacing for pink for the month of May. Anyone who's not aware of it, Donna, just a little bit of the backstory behind it.
I just sort of got on board. Marg and Bob had started this at Cobram many years ago, and we sort of just grew it every year. It started as a little small thing to have a raffle and just a day to promote, breast cancer and raise funds. And then we just made it expand by getting the girls in pink pants, and, we thought we'd do a little raffle like a car and a gig. And so then all of a sudden we just come up with this idea and thought, well, hang on, everybody has somebody that they know that has been affected with breast cancer, be it your mum, be it your sister, be it your kid, do you know what I mean? So we invited the boys to jump on and said just grab a sponsor, and it's just gone from there. And this year I think we've got 210 Australia-wide in pink pants, and 25 of the mini kids are driving in pink pants this year. So it's amazing, everyone that's jumped on board.
Yeah, and the kids are already in the pink pants. You're a survivor of breast cancer, unfortunately for you that you did have it, but you are actually a survivor.
So unfortunately, I survived. So what you said?
Might have been what I said. No, I think I said, unfortunately, you might have had that. Listen, this is my show. This is why it is On Loose
I was
Lines, because
supposed to be
random
nice,
things.
wasn't I? Sorry.
I was trying to be nice, but you've lived it. You know what it's about, and it's a shocking thing. And there's so many facets to it. It's not just actually having the breast cancer, the treatments as well as some of it, but also the family and the life like that. The pressure it puts on everyone. You said there before about Georgia. She's a young girl growing up when you were suffering with it. Doc, trying to keep the farm going, trying to look after you. There's so many other sides to it that people don't think about.
Oh, correct. And, your family you lean on, and like mine are in Sydney, so they were a fair way away. But, we had massive support from, Russell Thompson, Stacey Towers, Mark Lee. Like, they're just the most beautiful people, Dave Moran, and that they were all here for anything that we needed at any time. So it was just nice to know if I was down in Melbourne in hospital, someone was bringing Doc and Georgia food, or if I was wherever, they were always here, to help out. So there was, it was just amazing for the harness racing support and outside that we got.
What, like you say, you knew someone would be there. Like, did you actually think and say, the fact that you knew they were there, you didn't even actually have to think about them and just concentrate on yourself?
Yeah, no, well, I didn't really concentrate on myself. I just thought, okay, I've got to go to hospital this week and have this done, but I've got to be home because Georgia's got to do this. And my main thing was when I was diagnosed was, I'm not going to die. There's no way. Georgia's too young. She's 13. Yep. I need to see her grow up. I need to go to high school. I needed to see her do a deb and this and that and rah, rah, rah. So I just never threw the negative in. But, yeah, I don't know. We just took every day as it came. It was pretty much a shock when it happened. But, we had bad days and sad days. But, yeah, everyone was there if we needed them, and it was just amazing, yeah.
It is a great thing about harness racing. So we now got the month of May. People wear pink pants. As you said, the boys get behind it. Fair to say, I think the first year, I reckon at the start of the month, because it was 2 years ago, I reckon, there might have been half a dozen guys decide they'd wear pink pants. By the end of it, I reckon there would have been 50. And then the next year, they were Australia-wide wearing the pink pants.
Yeah.
It's amazing, though, isn't it, how many people really get behind it?
Oh, it is. And, it's amazing. Michael Bellman wears our, Pacing for Pink colours, and Menangle also had colours made as well. And Chris Alford jumped in and wore the colours last year. So they're great. They've just all jumped on board. And at first they were going, really? You want us to wear pink pants? And we go, yep. But it's great. They don't have an issue. They all went out and got their sponsors, and, they wear their pants proud and they promote their sponsors. And when you're sitting in a pub and people are going, why are they wearing pink pants? It's just a great way to start a conversation and say, well, this is what it's all about. So that's good.
There was a cracking photo the first year. Every driver in it was in pink pants. It was at Gloucester Park. But anyone that's seen those photos of Gloucester Park when the sun's setting, like the sun was orange, the drivers were pink, and it was just a magic shot, wasn't it? It was something really unique for the industry, I suppose.
Eerie, very eerie about it, yeah, and it was great. The industry, and it just shows. And I had a photo, I think the first year, I think we were at Gunbower, so it's not like a lot of us all head out that way. And I took a photo of it, and everyone in the race had pink pants on, and I thought, wow, we're out the back of nowhere here. Yep. A lot of people travel, and here we all were with, pink pants scoring up, and I just thought that's just amazing.
Yep, and it is, and represents so much. Shepparton on May the 5th, and I will be there. I'm actually lucky enough. I'm going to be in Menangle the night before, and I'm looking forward to covering that as well. So that it's pretty cool. That they'll be on the Menangle socials, but being there and seeing how much they get behind it, I suppose, if you like, and get the message out there for that. But Sunday, May the 5th. Now there is plenty of stuff we've got to go through, if you like, to go. Where would you like to start?
Wherever you want to start, Paulie.
We'll start with the marquees. So Sunday the 5th of March at Shepparton. Now there are still some marquees available there. You can contact Colleen at the club, and the phone number's there at the top, 0488 231 403. The marquees are huge. I love them, and I think people need to be aware of exactly how they work, if you like, because you can get them catered for. You can bring food in yourself as well. You can't bring liquor, I don't think. I might be in trouble there. but you can bring food in for yourself, or you can. The club will provide catering there for you as well.
Yeah, and it's great. There will be, plates and cups and glasses in the marquees as well. So if you do bring your own food in, don't panic. Just bring in, and we'll have plates and that for you to eat off. If not, just duck down to the kitchen, and they will bring raving roast. We'll have roast and baked dinners and things like that you can take up to your marquees. And it's an amazing day to get together and be out on the grass, which is awesome because you're in the home straight, so you see pretty much all the action coming down the home straight. And it's just a great way to get together with some friends and have a lot of fun.
Yep, it is indeed. The website for the clothing, because I'll get to that in a sec. I haven't got that picture. I hope I've uploaded that picture. Anyway, we'll go through it in a sec. Is joejubysaddlery.com.au. So anyone that wants to wear the clothing on the day, order it through the website that's there at the bottom there, Joe Juby, JOJUBI saddlery.com.au. Also, people that have been touched by breast cancer, Donna.
That's right. Joe Juby, they have it in their family as well, which, everyone knows somebody or mother or whatever. But they got behind this straight away as soon as Stacey spoke to them and said, look, we'd love to be part of it, and more than happy, to do your merchandise. And they aren't making 1 cent out of our merchandise. Every part that is profit comes straight back to the McGrath Foundation. So they're doing this out of the kindness of their own heart. And the good thing is it's made when you order it. So if you want it, you need to jump online as soon as possible and order it, because it might take up to 2 weeks because it's made for you and you only. So it's not sitting on a shelf waiting for you just to have posted out. So jump on, log in, order what you want, pay your credit card, give your address, and it'll be posted straight to your address.
Yep, and it's very simple to find. As you said, follow the links to it. Anyone wondering, that was Glenn Douglas. I was a little bit nervous. I don't think I should answer a Glenn Douglas. I don't think I should. And then he's just written, laugh out loud, I know you're live. There's no chance I'm answering that one. So I did see Laura Douglas pop up there, so I got a fair idea. Right, I managed to load up the clothes while we were going there. Polos, fleecy tops for the drivers, beanies. We've got Jack Law, the male model extraordinaire there with the bucket hat. And even yourself, Alan Tormey, there as well, getting the content out there. There's plenty of good clothing there. Go onto the Facebook page is probably the best part to find all those things.
Correct, that's right. But if you've got any issues or whatever, just contact myself, Stacey, Juanita Breen. We'll help you. But as soon as you jump on the Joe Juby site, just hit the search button, push in Pacing for Pink, and she'll all come up there for you, ready to go.
Yep, and if I can get this up, I don't want that there, but I'll get the Pacing for Pink Facebook page, but everyone should be able to find that on. It's pretty simple to find on Facebook, because it is basic. It's basically just exactly what it is. The Pacing. Funny thing tonight, Donna, and I've changed the page a couple of times, and my audio has dropped out because I did a boo-boo, but that's okay. Live and learn. So that's a Pacing for Pink. Won't go back to that. So I might try and fix it up in a sec, but go to that. So that is the the Facebook page or the website. Contact the Shepparton Harness Club for all that information as well. Got to get off this. Now we've still got more. We've still got more to go. Marquees, right?
On the day too, Paulie, just so you know, we will have a merchandise store happening. So there we'll have our hats, we'll have beanies, we'll have stubby holders. We'll have some of the eskies there available to purchase as well.
Sunglasses.
And
I even put my sunglasses on. You didn't say about those last time.
Oh, your pink ones?
Yeah, I've got them back on. I found them. I got the
stubby. Oh, you found them?
I got the stubby holder. Yeah, they're a bit dusty. I just realised.
Lucky.
So yeah, but that's okay.
Lucky you're special. Lucky you're special. You better have them. You better wear them on the day.
Well, there was a comment about wearing a pink leotard. I don't think that's going to happen. That's for sure. So
hey, that was, you did say you would last year. You did say.
I did not say I would, and I'm not going to either.
Marie will agree with me.
I don't think so. Our relationship's obviously very different to yours and Doc's, I reckon. So, but that's okay.
Don't know about that.
Oh no, I thought I didn't have any. Oh yes, I haven't got any audio, but I can't add it in. Yes, I can. How can I do that? I'm trying to fix that other side up because you're going to ask me another question in a minute, and I I didn't have that part ready to go, so it's all right. I'll get it ready, but that's okay. I did a sneaky one just there before. We've got Amanda Turnbull. I need to turn that. She'll like these photos of her, but we've got a signed hat.
Sorry, Flo.
Got a signed hat. We've got to tell her to take the cardboard out. I just noticed in the photo she's still got the cardboard in when she's got the hat on. But anyway, we won't worry about that. But some of the stuff that will be auctioned up on the day are the likes of these sorts of things that she purchased. What number was it? 165.
165. Yep.
That was very early in the sale. That was that might have been a Pangrazio Art Major, I reckon, actually. Might be, maybe not. Not sure. Anyway, that doesn't matter. I digress, which you know that'll happen. But the silent auction has plenty of stuff there, and I've got the banner up on the page now, Donna. So if you want to highlight some of them, you can highlight them all if you like, or do you want me to go through them?
You can go through them because you've got them probably closer to them and up on the page. Go for it.
Meals voucher and drinks for 10 people at the Aussie Hotel. So well done to those guys.
Yep. And that's down in your own private room.
Rightio.
So that's what they call down in the cellar. So just the 10 of you downstairs being served like your kings and queens. There's no one else around. It's just your own private function downstairs.
Home starter set, Adele Watson, and also a suitcase from Adele.
Correct. Yep. That'll be like someone that's buying a new home. It'll be like kettles and toasters and things like that. And then a suitcase. So maybe you just want to run away after all this. Holidays.
I might need both those if you keep going the way you're going. I don't think I'm going to have a home to go to. Confectionery hamper, Abby Turnbull and Maddie Ray. Well done to the two girls. I'm tipping by the sounds of it, there's a lot of lollies involved in that.
A lot of lollies for kids and some teddy bears and things like that. They're amazing. So it's done by a local florist actually here in Marutna, and it was a great little seller last year as well. So thanks Abs and Mad. VIP package, 8 meals, race books, $200 worth of drinks vouchers, and a race name donated by the Shepherd and Harness Race. Shepherd and Greyhounds. Sorry, the Shepherd and Greyhounds. Yep,
I apologise for that.
I believe it's worth nearly $1,000 or so. That sort of package with the sponsorship and everything included. Yeah,
that's amazing. Well done. Well done to those guys. HSP Advanced Equine 21-day strengthening program, and from HSP Advanced Equine.
Yep, that's amazing. They're down Gippsland. I'm not really sure, back Smarsh Way, I think they are. But it's $1,500, 21 days. You know, send the horse down there for rehab and things like that. Just an amazing, prize to actually send a horse down there. And if you've got one with issues, that's the place to go. Product
valued at $500 by GV Dairy Distributors.
Yep, most of they will be in the fridge and the freezer, but a photo will be out on display. It's like creams and jam, butters and dips and all that sort of stuff. So all in a dairy sort of sense, GV Dairies. 2
picnic chairs and a fold-up table by Anaconda.
Yep, that's for you when you get kicked out of home so you can have picnic by the river.
I'm going to be spending a lot of money here. Golf accommodation and meal voucher for 2, kindly donated by Rich River Moema.
Yep, that's amazing. Head up there for a weekend away, feed the horses and take off and spend a weekend up there and have fun at playing golf.
I don't see a photo of this one. The Whiz Bang Bar, Paul Gardner. Now, I do know the bar last or 2 years ago was incredibly, I got 2 peanuts out the front of me giving me a hard time. That's my wife and daughter, anyone wondering. Is it the same bar? The same sort of bar? Is it the same bar that's going to be outside?
Paul is still in the process of making this bar. It's quite amazing. Paul done last year the beautiful red gum table with the big, which Casey Cam brought. So it's got like a red gum top on it. It's got horses embedded into the woodwork. But hopefully by next week I'll actually have photos of it. He's playing. It's going to have lights in it and things like that. So he's building and suck it and see sort of at the moment to see how big it'll be. But he's one of our owners and best friends, and he's a carpenter and he just does amazing work. So he'll do something magic, that's for sure.
I'm purposely skipping over the next one. A framed signed photo of the Geelong Cats. So one for the Geelong Football Club, from the Geelong Football Club. So well done to those guys, but Geelong supporters can get that. And then also a signed Collingwood football jumper, kindly donated by Steel Sidebottom, which is terrific.
Yep.
Sorry.
Go for it.
I was going to say Glenn Douglas is on there, so we'll shame him into that after trying to call me live onto the show. That'll be right up his alley, so he'll be fine. Service fee to the champion sire, Sky Valley from Aldebaran Park, so well done to Duncan McPherson and the team there, Mel and Danny. And Mel, well done to Mel. She got a winner last night as well.
She sure did. She was very proud, God lover. I told her she was a bit slack. She should have drove the other one. She goes, no, one drive, one winner, that's me.
They had a one. They actually had a 1-2. They were in first and second. They couldn't it, so well done to them. So
First and second, that's it.
Yep. And then Alabar and Cobbity Equine Farm have combined to donate a service fee to Ultimate Machete, who's doing an awesome job as well with everything that he's doing. And then the last one, I'm going to go back to it, is a horse shelter, 3.8 by 3.9, kindly donated by Jimmy Godden. Now, the reason I've got off this, and I will say this feed will keep working now, I apologise for... Yep, it is there. I've fixed it up because I've got to get this photo up. What a prize this is for someone to be able to buy there on the day, Donna.
It's amazing. Jimmy just sort of was talking to me the other night. He goes, sis, do you want a horse shelter for your auction? I go, are you really? For sure? And he goes, of course, I'll build it. So what he's going to do, we'll have just a photo of it up with the clipboard on the day, but he's actually going to build the exact thing down in the stabling area so people can actually go down, have a look at it, ask him questions about it, whatever be the case. And then whoever purchases it, he'll take that one and put it back up for you back at your place. So he's amazing. I think it's about 150k radius from, say, Rochester, Shepparton area, and he will assemble and deliver for free on top of the auction. Put
his logo up because, I mean, it's Jimmy Godden, Colin Godden's son. Get behind him and use him because this is an amazing thing to do. Really hit home for a lot of the horse people, and it's a silent auction. You might, I doubt it, but you might be able to pick it up for $1. That's how a silent auction basically works, Donna.
That's right. It's as you said the other night when you were talking to Juanita, it's the funniest part's probably the last 20 minutes. When everyone's got their own pens and they're in there bantering and pushing each other out of the way. But, dig deep and it's great. You know, in this industry, we know that's where we're headed. We have to have shelters. We have to have this. And I think it's great for someone in our industry that does this to support us back here at Pacing for Pink to say, guys, I'm here to help you to try and start, working through our issues that we've got. And he'll be there to, for anyone that needs to ask questions about them or how he can erect shelters at their places and sort of help them out as well. So pretty cool.
Yeah, it is very, very cool. And it's all to raise money for and awareness for breast cancer and breast cancer awareness and breast cancer nurses, which is terrific. So, and a lot of these people do this just out of the kindness of their heart. A couple of those guys, you build a mate, and that they probably just want to try and do something a little bit different, I suppose, too, by the sounds, Donna.
Oh, they do. That's right. They know how much it means and things like that. So they're happy to give up their own time, and source their own products and build it and say, hey, whatever you raise, go for it. And the more nurses we've got out there, the more people they can help. And, it's great to talk to your friend or someone if you've got a problem, but it's just nice to have a nurse you can just tingle like Michelle at any time, my breast care nurse who will be there on the day. Anytime I need anything, I just text her or call her and she was always there for me.
Yep, absolutely. There's other things going on as well. Saddlecloth number 8 or race 8? Which way does it work?
No, saddlecloth number 8. Yep. So we've got 5 meetings at CHEP throughout May. So if you would like to sponsor a saddlecloth number 8 for a race, it would cost you $100 and during that race, they'll call out what horse it is and then they'll say, Campbell's Comment is a sponsor of number 8 during this race. So it just gets your name out there, a little bit of exposure, a little bit of fun way, and then you can say, hey, I was on Sky Channel, my name was on Sky Channel. So it just creates a little bit of fun. And it's nice and easy. You just ring Colleen Boyington. She pops your name on the list. So if we have 8 meetings or 10 meetings on Pink Day, the first 10 that we're in, they go to the first meeting, the next 8 or 10 jump onto the next meeting. So give Colin a call and jump on and have a little bit of fun with $100 and your name out on Sky Channel.
I've actually signed up for that.
It'll be in the race book as well, and we also will put it on our Facebook social pages as well, so there'll be a fair bit of exposure for that as well.
Yep, it's all for a good cause. I think Mildura getting right behind that as well. There's a lot going up there with Mildura, and they're promoting that number as well, so which is huge. It's growing every year. I think it was Kath Harris that got it to Western Australia. The year after it was Tassie, New South Wales. Everyone sort of picked up with it. You've now got a Group 1 meeting, been wanting to be a part of this month and celebrate. And I mean celebrate in the right way, because it's celebrating awareness. It's definitely not something we want to celebrate. We'd rather that not be around, but the fact that people are there to get on the front foot, make people aware of it, and also get the message out there for it is terrific. So, Donna, well done. I don't know where you find the energy, although a lot of people know how you do, because you are the energy bunny. You're a bit quiet last night. You only just gave me a hello. Was everything okay last night?
Oh, no, yeah, I was fine. I didn't even know how we were going to get there on time. We had so much on. I was trying to brush them up. Doc's trying to feed up, and I'm thinking I ought to be there by 4:15.
Did Doc had to drive? Doc had to drive one for Stace, didn't he?
Oh, hilarious! I said to him, "You driving these trotters?" And he goes, "No." I go, "Oh, okay." He goes, "No, you can drive them. I probably won't even go." And I went, "Righto, no worries." And then he goes, "No, I will." So then Pothole stitched him up. He rung him up, I think, on the weekend, and he goes, "You going to Shep?" And he goes, yeah, I'll go with her. She's got 4 in, rah. And he goes, "Oh, yeah, righto." So I think it was Monday, we were going down to get hay, and he's looking at the fields, and he goes, "He got me." And he goes, "What has put me on his too?" And I'm in the last, and I started laughing. I went, "Snooze, you lose, big boy."
I saw him sneaking out there. So yeah, it was all good. But yeah, a bit of fun.
Yeah, that's all good. But just before we go, Paulie, just also so just people know, it's a gold coin donation on the day if they turn up. So heading through the front gate, whatever, just throw $1 coin, $2 coin at the girls at the front gate, which is amazing.
Yep.
And as you know, we have a rug for every race winner, and trophies and prizes going out on the track. We have our high gain
and carbine
chemical.
Yep.
Products 1 to 6. Get those products as well. In the ladies' race, we also have every runner will get a carbine product and 3 high gain products when they weigh in as well.
Yep.
Margie's come up with a great idea this year. She wants to have a dress to impress race goer of the day. So we will have a fashions on the fields happening as well this year in front of the silent auctions, and we'll have a female division, a male division, and boy and girl in our kids section. And we'll have Kim O'Keefe judging it, Michelle, my breast care nurse, and Tracy Bevan, which will be there on the day. So they will be our judges on our dress to impress. So what are you going to wear, Paul?
I've done one of these before, because there was no males wanting to get up, and then I reckon I was had, because Joe Thompson at the last minute, president of the Charlton Harness Racing Club, and it was at Port, and he gets up, and he was flimsily dressed. I thought I had him covered. The other 2 guys that got up were in board shorts and singlets. I had them covered. I was fine with those 2, and they gave it to Joe. He gets up at the last minute and he stole it. So I can tell you now, if no one gets in, I might have to. Then David Miles was commenting on my biceps there before, so Joe Pace wants me in a pink leotard. I might just wear the biceps in the pink leotard and see how that works.
Well, I reckon Mozzie could find a pink jacket. He sort of seems to like his little Peaky Blinders hat and his pink jacket.
And the stupidest shoes you'll ever see. So don't worry about that. I don't mind. I don't mind his hat. His hats, they're better than this one. I don't know if you're watching the show, but yeah, this was a hat that was given to me at the yearling sales. I was like, I can't do that.
Oh, I saw that.
Paul, you sound like me, best presented, laughing her head off. Me and best presented. I was like, Stacey doesn't think I can get it. He'd have pink shoes. See, Miles, he's getting it. Don't worry about that. It's good too. He definitely have pink shoes. We have seen a pink suit before, Toby McKinnon. I don't think it could handle one more wash, that suit that he had, because it was in serious danger of splitting. I suspect it's split, because it's never been sighted again since, and shouldn't be either. So, but anyway, that's okay. But getting behind and that's what it is about. It's about having fun, but also raising awareness and getting involved, which is what we want.
which is what we want. And the good thing is we're covering for the kids. Like we've got jumping castles, face painting, hair braids going on during the day, ice cream van. So the Cobram ice cream van with his strawberries and cream and ice creams coming, and a coffee van. So there's, plenty for everyone to just come and have a great day, enjoy, have fun.
And raffles.
Eat, raise money.
And raffles all day.
Raffles galore. If anyone's out there and has anything that they can help us out with towards raffles, amazing. And if anyone's there on the day that's got 10 or 20 minutes to spare, that could maybe, help us sell some raffle tickets or, jump on the merch stand for 10, 15 minutes, that would be awesome as well.
Yep. I know you want more stuff for the raffle so more people buy. But as a person that's got to call everyone's name out, I'm happy for 3 items. There'd be no worries indeed instead of 300, but that's a different story for a different day. So, but anyway.
And Douglas wouldn't enjoy that, so he likes to see you there at the last minute and annoying you.
He does indeed. He'll come out with, you know what he says? We love you, Paulie. And then if I'm lucky, he walks away. Other times he comes back. It doesn't worry me. It's water off a duck's
we
back.
love him too.
Any person that's prepared to wear a hat like this on show is happy not to take themselves too seriously. So it's all good. Imagine if you're tuning into Facebook, you're flicking past and you're like, oh, this bloke's talking harness race and he's wearing this stupid hat at the minute. They wouldn't know what to think. But anyway.
Well, put your pink glasses on and you'll look pretty cool.
Oh, I can't see through them. They're that dusty. I'm serious. they are incredibly dusty. And going from there, Matt, I was actually just tuned in. He's like, oh, no. Poor old NZB. The NZB Standardbred guys, they're beautiful vests they've got too. Don't worry about that. But they'd be like, oh, we can't have this with that. So, Donna, thank you. I'll be highlighting it as often as we can. We'll be getting some more interviews and that out there, but please be a part of it. May the 5th at Shepparton, but of course the whole month of May. But get on there and get, oh my God, Stacey Towers says, I have that exact hat. What's wrong with it?
What's wrong with you, Paul?
She reckons what's wrong. She wants to know what's wrong with this hat. I'm like, Marie, seriously, I'll get into trouble for this, but she used to have pants that would have matched this hat. So...
No, you could be the Boxy twins in the fashions on the fields, you and Stace.
What, with the 2 hats?
Yeah.
See what happens. She's got to be up for it first.
No, don't stand near Stacey because you'll look too short.
No, the hat puffs up. No, the hat puffs up though. Don't worry about that.
Oh,
so
okay.
It's all good. I'll grow a couple of inches with the hat puffed up. It'll be fine.
A pair of pink high heels and you'll be right.
Last time I wore high heels, we won't go there. So
Too much info.
She's now she's saying she's joking. She's backing up a bit now. You can hear the truck backing back, Stacey. I don't have one of those hats. I don't think
not the wide load.
I don't think she was expecting me to say it. So yeah, but that's okay. She'll be there. She'll be front and centre as well. As so many other people.
She'll be in charge of those mini trot kids, and she'll be having a ball of a time.
Yep. Oh, and don't forget that too. The drivers get to buy their drive. I imagine that's still going.
They do. It's still going, and I think this year the gang are all talking about a little bit of a different concept. You've got to trot the whole way, even if you run 5th and you trotted the whole way and the ones in front of you galloped, you're the winner. So the boys this year have to be behaved.
Have to. There was some cheating going on there. I look like Elton John's twin brother. My God, I don't know if that's good or bad, but anyway, new set, and this is what happens. But I don't care. We've got to have fun. The industry's got to have fun. So who cares? Life's too short to be serious. Donna, thank you. Well done to everything that you are doing for raising awareness for breast cancer and getting the message out there. And that is the main thing about it. We want to raise money. We want to get the message out there. We want young kids. You and I both got young daughters that we want to be around for a long time. So we want people to be aware of the disease, know how to find the signs, and go from there. That is the key part. Same as teal and ovarian cancer as well. So that's exactly what we're after. So one of my sponsors has just jumped on, harass the trotters, and I'm looking like this. Do you reckon I'm in trouble now? I think I'm in all sorts. It'll be fine. Don't you worry about that. I'll go from there. Donna, thank you very much. And I will see you, if I don't see you beforehand, I'll see you on Sunday, May the 5th for a lot of fun.
All right, no worries, champion. Thanks so much. Talk to you then.
Thank you. And so Donna Castles talking about pacing for pink and going from there and having a bit of fun, which is exactly what we want to do on this show. That is the last time. This will be the hat of the week too. It's a shocking hat, But I'm sure Donna and the crew are happy to get the message out there. All my hats are over there still. We're still setting this up. We've got to change it up. We're going to put all the hats up the top so you can't see back through there. We'll send it back a little bit as well, and get it that way as well. Funny text message, that one. I don't need to be wearing that. Right, there's a few other little things that we've got to get out, of course, with Nutrien, with the winter woolies. You can nominate now. Nominations are open for 2 more weeks. So that is the winter woolies online sale. Go to nutrienequine.com, hit the winter woolies. You can actually follow it. I'm going to make sure of this before I do it. Pretty sure though the link, if you click on the link in the website, on the Facebook page, it'll take you straight through there as well, and also the Twitter one. So, yep, there's a portal there. You can contact Mark Barton. His phone number is 0419 488 256, or Gemma Smallman. It does take you there. I can't take it to you to it because, long story. Gemma Smallman, 0447 356 549. So make sure you can get your horses in, and then it'll be a little bit of fun as well. So that'll be in June. Just trying to find the date as to when the sale is. That one doesn't actually say it. Yes, it does, 5th of June. So from the 3rd, Monday. So it's only going for 3 days this year. They keep evolving it, keep trying to change it up a little bit. So, yep, Monday the 3rd through to the 5th, and going from there for that. Bendigo Trotters Cup is on, one of the big meetings. Not sure if you guys are hearing that through the headsets or not. It's very annoying for me, I can tell you that. This weekend, of course, there it is there. Tomorrow being Anzac Day as well, so make sure a lot of people will be getting up for dawn service. Probably a couple of games of football coming on very shortly as well. But yeah, great card of racing, and the Aldebaran Park. We need to go to that one there, and then we'll just switch that camera over, and you can see there the Aldebaran Park Bendigo Trotters Cup is there with Zarem First Emergency, Hephaestus Phoenix, Iron Love, Kai Valley Heist, Hammers Law, Kai Valley Hotspur, Chinese Whispers, Illawong Stardust, Revelstoke, Loxley Lover, I'm Ready Jet, One Overall, and Sundon's Courage. Great field. Well done to them. Yeah, really exciting. That field, I'm going to leave it on to the clean one as well, because unfortunately, I don't know if I showed this field before, but yeah, great field of trotters there with all cashed up 4 Harasta trotters. Midnight Dash, Mystical, Max L, Oscar Bonavina, Just Believe, Euro Cash, and Love in the Port. Good little field there of trotters going around. And then the Taylor Mile, so that's at 7:30, and the Taylor Mile is going to be at 6:39 or 6:40. Unfortunately, Old Town Road is already scratched. Unfortunate for connections there. So some good racing in New Zealand as well, which I alluded to there before with Cam Bray when we were chatting as well. But a good night of racing. Just go back and you'd have to get everything sorted out for Friday night, because 8 o'clock. So, sorry, this one here, 8 o'clock and 7:30. So 2 real good trot races, half an hour apart on Friday night. Let's hope they promote it in the right way. But full trotting card at Bendigo. So on Friday night, really, really bumper fields, predominantly 10-horse fields, and there is 10 races, so which is terrific. So it's really cool for the industry. Just got a funny message from a gentleman who I will just have a quick look at to see. Going from there. Nope, it's all good, so that's fine. Anyway, rightio. Not sure what else I've got. I can turn Donna off. Didn't realise I still had Donna there. So don't forget the winter woolies. Woodlands, of course, have got 41 weanlings coming up in the weanling sale. Of course, the weanling sale for NZB, and NZB Standardbred is on the 23rd of May. Barrastock Horse, of course, powering Just Believe, and they also power Alabar Farms and Lower Long Farms as well. Anton Galino, hello to you, my friend. Hope you're well. He probably got a message about how I was dressed there before, and also harassed the trotters. Had a huge night last week. Also great sponsors of the finals there for the Nutrien race series as well. I reckon I'm going to call it a night. Thank you to everyone who has tuned in, had a little bit of fun. We are changing things up. We're going to continue to change things up. Want to have fun that way. If you're on YouTube, you could have fired a message through too, so hopefully we'll start getting those and go from there. Alex Hurley, actually, I didn't comment on one of Alex's posts just before as well. Where is this? Get a few messages, which is good. Right, Alex Hurley, if you read the book Crazy Good about Dan Patch, he was generating about $1 million a year in memorabilia in the 1900s. There was a collector's card and stuff, but also weird things like Dan Patch's laundry powder, and even Dan Patch's memorabilia is sought after in the States, which would be pretty cool. I reckon that's actually really, really cool, that one. So a little bit something different. So anyway, who knows what next week's show will be about? Who knows where it'll be? I know the trots at Ballarat, so it possibly won't be there, but we're going to continue to evolve it, try and get some guests on. We might have some people log into the come in one night. They might be able to stay and have a feed afterwards. But yeah, we're just going to continue to try and have a bit of fun, get the message out there and try and grow this sport that we all love and go from there. Rightio. Didn't put the ending screen on, so I'll just have to go to there. But thank you very much for joining me, and I'll catch you all next week for On Loose Lines.